Saidur Rahman is visiting a memorial for civilian victims of war crimes during Bangladesh's struggle for independence. During the war, Saidur's entire family, father, mother, and 3 siblings were killed.
I always say that if I can draw 2 breaths before I die, with the first breath I will say a prayer to Allah, and with the second breath I will wish that the war criminals are punished for what they did.
The war for independence from Pakistan was short but bloody. Historians estimate 300,000 to 500,000 people were killed in 9 months by the Pakistani military and its local collaborators. That many of these collaborators have continued to live as free men is something that angers many. One of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's election promises was that she would finally bring war criminals to justice. However, the war crimes trials have been largely overshadowed by controversy, with critics claiming that the process has been politicized. Many of those on trial are leaders of Jamaat-e-Islami, Bangladesh's largest conservative political party. Last year, Jamaat activists took to the streets in protest, saying their leaders were being persecuted for being in the opposition ahead of a general election. Over 500 people were killed in the political violence that followed. This year had been quiet, no verdicts and no violence, until now. Some are concerned about the 3 verdicts that were announced over the past week.
Only the Supreme Court is supposed to know when the verdicts will be announced and what they will be. But we saw in the past weeks that several journalists are coming out well ahead of time and saying that the verdicts will be announced on these days and that they will be this and that. This raises questions.
The government says such allegations are baseless.
We are trying people who have actually committed war crimes, who have been responsible for genocidal acts, rape, mass killing. So to term this extreme violation of human rights and genocide into a political case defies imagination.
Regardless of the controversy, the death sentences are being hailed by many as bringing closure to a country that needs it. But with Jamaat responding by calling for a week-long general strike, there's tension once again in Bangladesh. Mahir Sattar, Al Jazeera, Dhaka.